Okay, so here's a quick video to show you how we can go about finding the sample standard deviation from a frequency table using Excel. So notice what I did was I copied a formula from our textbook. It might be slightly different, but same with slightly different notation, but it's the same formula. And what you notice in the formula for the standard deviation of a sample is that you have to take and calculate the difference between every x value and the mean of all of your x values. Then square that difference and then multiply by the frequency. So I'm going to create a column up here where I'm going to call it x minus x bar squared. And so I'm going to tell Excel that I want it to do this for every one of those numbers of shoes, starting with 4 pairs of shoes. So I'm going to type equals, open paren, x is the number of shoes in this case, minus, we want to use our rounded mean if we did round it, and we rounded to 4 decimal places, so that's 7.5238, close parenthesis, squared. And I'm going to fill that down for all numbers of shoes. Click and drag. Fill down. Okay. So now we've got the almost got the numerator. So now we want to multiply this by the frequency. So times frequency. And so I'm going to say equals, take this and multiply by the number of people who have 4 shoes, this, and enter. And click and drag and fill down. Yay. Now, that little sigma, that Greek E in front is saying now we need to add all those up. So I'm just going to take this sum formula that I calculated earlier, copy it, Control C on a PC, go to the cell, and paste it, Control V on a PC. I think it's Command C and Command V on a Mac. That's the sum of all of those x minus x bar quantity squareds times their frequency. Then we have to divide that by, so this is the numerator. Then we have to divide that not by the sum of all the frequencies, but by 1 less than the sum of all the frequencies, which is 62, because there are 63 students represented in this data set. So I am going to, so this is going to be the variance. I'm going to say equals, take that sum of the numerators and divide by 62. There's my variance. So to get the standard deviation of my sample, I just square root that. So equals, square root is the SQRT command. Just start typing SQ and it'll populate. Double click on it, or you can find it in your formulas, and then click on the cell whose square root you want to find and close your parentheses. Let me know if you have any questions.